Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Michael McCarville, and in this episode we're going to build an extension of the Dallas Divide project that I had started earlier. So this is the section house. We started this in episode 69, so if you're curious about that at Dallas Divide, check that out. Now these are all structures that are along the Rio Grande Southern Railroad in southwest Colorado. The Rio Grande Southern started in Ridgeway, up north, and then went down through the mountains and then ended up in Durango. So that's basically the whole thing. So as you leave Ridgeway and you're heading south, you go over Dallas Divide. And that's really the first thing that you get to, the first major thing you get to on your trip down south towards Durango. So we're going to build two more buildings for Dallas Divide. These are Banta Modelworks kits, and one of them is the car shed and the other one is the bunkhouse. So we're going to build both of these, and they're going to sit relatively close to the section house which we've built earlier. Before I forget, don't forget that there's lots of notes in the video down below, and don't forget to subscribe, and you can get updates for any of the upcoming videos. So I'm not going to go through all the materials that I use in each of the builds. If you are curious about that, as far as glues and adhesives and stuff, I put all that stuff in the notes, so just check that out, and that way we can jump right to the video and we'll just get started. So we're going to go through this in two parts. The first part is going to be the car shed. The second part is going to be the bunkhouse, and then we will take a look at each product when it's done, and then we'll go on to the second half, look at that product when it's done, and then wrap it up at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. That's relatively where they sat in relation to each other. I'd have to get the track plan out to make it exact, but so don't quote me, but that's generally where they sat. There was 3 tracks in between them, a main line, and then 2 passing sidings, which should hold a considerable amount of cars. There's a bunch of other stuff at Dallas Divide, but we're going to skip over some of that stuff for now. We're going to go back and start in Ridgeway, and there's some huge projects that we got coming up in Ridgeway. But until then, I want to thank once again the guys from Cumbres and Toltec, the friends of Cumbres and Toltec, Wes specifically for allowing me to use the historic video or photos that I used. I did do that with permission, and I just want to make sure that there's no problems with copyright. He's been super to work with, and I really appreciate his support. There is a link in the notes below. Check it out, and you can go straight to their website. They have some of those photos. You can actually purchase some of those photos too if you want to put them up on your walls. And I've been thinking about doing that because this place needs some artwork. So anyway, let's go ahead and get going, and we'll go on to the next project. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. See you guys.